Steven Adams! Yeah! In your face, boy!
Change your ways.
This one is going out to Steven Adams, as in the NBA player Steven Adams, who legit, honestly requested this song. What? We're like pretty much best friends now. Hey Stevie. That's like nickname basis. Nah, but seriously, thanks for requesting it, bro. God bless you, man. You rock. Alright guys, if you want the chords and lyrics to this one, go to our Facebook page, go to facebook.com/NatPicking, and it'll have all the lyrics and all the chords written up for you there. But I don't actually think you're going to really need it, because the song is actually just going to be 4 chords repeated again and again and again and again. And then of course we have a key change or 2, but those are still the same chords, just repeating again. So like I said, 4 chords repeating the whole time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 4 chords and how to play it, and then I'm going to go into that fancy little intro part that I just played. Okay, so the chords are C. You already know a C. It's that chord that little Timmy showed you from down the road that time at that party. Okay, so C chord is like so, fingers like that. First chord is C. The next chord is a C/E. Now that doesn't mean that you can play a C or an E chord. It means that you're playing a C chord, but your bass note is changing now to this low E bass string. Like that, okay? So C with a low E bass, C with an E bass. The next chord is an F chord, which we're going to be playing for this tutorial like so, with your first finger here on the first fret of your second string, middle finger, that one there, on the second fret of your G string. Oh yuck, on your G string. And then these 2 fingers, okay, your ring finger and your little finger, are going to be on the 3rd fret of your D string and your A string. So like that, F, okay, we're only strumming the strings here in the middle, not the high E, not the low E. But having said that, if you are able to reach over with your thumb and play that low F bass there on the 1st fret of the lower string, then that's awesome. That's going to be, it's going to sound even better. But if you can't, that's okay. Or if you prefer to play an F chord like that, a full bar chord, that's totally fine too. Then the last chord is when you go, it's an F chord with a G bass, and to do that you're just going to keep the shape of F that I've shown you, but now you're going to move your ring finger up a string to be covering this low G, okay, like that. So that's an F chord with a G bass, because that note there is a G. And R&B and songs, hip-hop, mostly R&B, and stuff uses this chord all the time. It's like a variation. Instead of going to a full-blown G chord, it's when you keep the F chord with a G bass. It's just replacing a regular G. Then anyway, halfway through that bar, it switches from the F with a G bass to a G, a full G chord, which is an F chord, but 2 frets higher. So 4.5 chords, I guess. C with an E bass, F with a G, and then lastly that G chord, which you can play as an open G or as like so, just like the F, but 2 frets higher. And those are all the chords that are going to be repeated again and again and again. Alright, let's go over our plucking pattern. We're not using a strum pattern. Okay, we're going to be plucking using these 3 fingers and your thumb for the bass note. So these 3 fingers are going to be playing your B string, G string, and D strings, while your thumb is going to be doing your bass work, okay? So for the C chord, it'll be playing the 5th string. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4, you're going to change your bass to this low E here and go, okay, and play it on the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and again, stopping the strings or slapping them on the 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, and when you say 4, that's when you're changing your bass Okay, then you're going to repeat that same pattern now for the next two chords. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and again on the 4, you're changing to the G with the F, sorry, with the G bass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a really simple pattern that you can apply. Once you get that all sussed, you can start adding extra notes and plucking notes in between the beat as well, and that's going to sound great. Give that a go. The other thing I will mention is that when we're playing the F with the G bass, they often go F with the G bass, and then they jump up to play the G chord halfway through that bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Okay, so on the 3 and beat, if you think of it like that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, like that. 1, 2, and 3. So it's kind of a bit of syncopated rhythm there if you're a little bit more advanced. If you're not, ignore that last part, alright? So that's the chords that repeat again and again and again. Now I'm going to teach you how to play the frilly little intro part, and this is going to be for more sort of intermediate advanced players. If you're a beginner, you might not want to give this one a go, but hey, I'm not trying to crush your dreams or anything. I believe in you, you can do it. Alright, so we start with our ring finger on the 3rd fret of your D string, okay, your 4th string, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide up to the 5th, and then lie it down to play those 2 strings there. It's a C chord. Give it a slap. Then you're going to go to your C with the E bass, play that, let it ring, and then you're going to pluck these notes, the G string, the B string, the G string again. Okay, so again, like that. Okay, so that's G, B, G. The Bee Gees, have you heard of those fellas? You bet you haven't. Then you're going to, so after the Bee Gees, you're going to hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th on your B string, pull off, do the same thing from the 5th to the 3rd, and pull off, okay? Like that, okay? Okay, that's so far. Then we're going to play the F chord, and jump up to the G, alright? Then this time, when we play the C chord, we're going to be not playing the chord as such, we're going to be playing these notes. Okay, so that is using your ring finger on the 7th fret of your A string, and 1st finger is going to go here to the 5th fret of your D string. Play those 2 together, and then lie it down to play these 2 notes, the G string and your D string on the 5th fret. And you're just alternating between that and these 2 notes. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And then the last one, we'll call it 3, is when you lie down on the B string and the G string now. Okay, so we're going. Okay, so you're just alternating what strings you're playing there. I'm just going to give my guitar a quick tune at the same time. Okay, so. And then you play the chord, which is that C chord lying down, but with that E bass. Okay? Like that. Alright, again. Okay, give it a strum again. Then you're going to go to your F chord. F with a G bass. Just like you did the last time. This round, you're going to play the C chord like this, the full bar chord, C. Okay, and then go up. So play once. Then you're going to move your bar up to the 5th fret. And you're going to hammer on those 2 strings. Okay? So, middle finger's going to the 6th fret of your B, and ring finger's going to the 7th fret of your D string. Okay? Then you play the C again with the E bass. Okay, then you're going to hammer on those 2 notes again. Hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off. Like that. You want to make sure you can hear. And also. Okay? Sorry. like that. Okay, so, and then, so that is going from the 5th fret, 5th fret G string, 7th fret, then hammer on and pull off. F, the G to the G chord, and then repeat this, the F to the G. You know it, baby. And that is our intro all done. I'm going to play it through for you again very slowly, and hopefully you'll be able to follow along. Alright, and that is the whole song, right up until our key change now. So for the key change, whenever that kicks in, we get to the F with the G. Then to go up a key, you're just going to take this F with the G bass, move it up 1 fret. And that leads you into a new key now. Not a C now, but a C sharp. And then a C sharp played down here, so you can get that F bass in. So if you don't know how to play a C sharp as a chord like this, it's just like your D chord, but you move it down a fret, okay? And then you reach your thumb over to play this bass note here on the lower string. Okay, so C sharp with an F bass. Then you're going to play an F sharp, which is just like your F that we've been playing, but a fret higher. And then you move to F sharp with a G sharp bass. So basically it's everything moved up 1 fret. Well, this chord is formed differently too. F sharp with a G sharp bass. Then when you go up to the next key change, which happens, you're going to take this F sharp with a G sharp bass, and move it up another fret. And that leads you into your final key of D. D with the F sharp bass. So notice how I'm just taking the same chords and moving them up a fret each. Okay? And those are your chords. I've been really charming. And also fits very well. Let's get it on. Okay, if you're going to make it medley, copyright 2017. But yeah, that's the whole song. Hopefully you've been able to follow it. It is a little bit of a tricky one, especially with our intro part. But let me know how you get on in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if it's been helpful, please hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and comment with songs that you want to learn, or maybe even guitar techniques or anything that you might be interested in learning for guitar. And last but not least, to Stephen Adams, thank you for stopping by and saying that you enjoyed some of our videos and for requesting this tutorial. I hope it's been helpful, bro. We're big fans of your work. We think that you're the man for doing what you do and just remaining so humble and representing your culture and New Zealand. Yeah, God bless you, bro. We love your work. And finally, when I told everyone that Stephen Adams had requested a guitar tutorial, first off, they didn't believe me. But second of all, when they finally believed me, my good friend Lolly was like, oh, can you please pass on my details? Because one day I'm going to marry her. So if you are looking at learning guitar or wanting to get married, give my friend Lolly_M a follow on Snapchat. She's awesome. And yeah, you guys will be cool together. So, guitar tutorial, match made. You're welcome!